Tēnā tātou katoa, good evening. The first rescuer on the scene as a house on the Āwhitu Peninsula fell down a slip has described how he made a tourniquet from shoelaces and applied it to an injured man's broken leg.
Police say it may well have saved the life of the Australian tourist, who is now recovering in hospital along with 2 women. The collapsed and smashed house has been removed and around 7 other homes there are red stickered. Residents, meanwhile, fear more slips are on the way. Adam Hollingworth has this exclusive report.
It all began with a loud crack.
I was working a few doors down and I heard a bit of a rumble and the cracking of wood.
Builder Andy Fennell was first on the scene. At first, the people inside said they were all okay, but then came another rumble.
And I could see the slip starting to come down, and of course you see it before you hear it, and I just started yelling, "Get out, get out, get out!"
But it all happened so quickly, he and his mate jumped to the side to get out the way, but the 3 people inside had no time to react.
It all came down, and the lady that was on the veranda at the front of the house, I ran to the right, and the house just literally came through her, and the whole house just went onto the beach and carried her underneath it.
They're Australian tourists who'd just arrived here on holiday. Andy Fennell found 1 man badly injured.
When I saw the bone sticking out of his leg in 2 places, and so I pulled him down onto the beach, and he seemed like he was losing a fair bit of blood. So I took my shoelace out of my trainers and tied his leg above the knee, try and stem the blood flow.
Another neighbour came along with a belt.
And I put that round his leg as well and tightened it as much as I could.
Another woman, though, was still trapped under the debris.
It was just too dangerous to go in further. If we'd pulled that away, the more debris would have fallen on her. But she was conscious and breathing and seemed okay.
Emergency services arrived quickly. Local Āwhitu firefighters were able to bring the 3rd person out safely.
It was all a bit of a blur at the time. I've relived it quite a few times since. Like this morning on the way here. It wasn't nice to see. But you know, main thing is everyone's okay. You know.
A traumatic day for everyone here in Āwhitu Bay.
And you may have helped save somebody's life.
Oh, it was just instinct, really. I could see he was losing blood. I think the police officer said that might have made a difference. So.
Andy Fennell wants to pay the Australians a visit tonight, and there's lots to do at the scene too. This is actually an environmental clean-up. The council's very concerned that the debris doesn't just wash out to sea when the tide comes in again. The mayor wants to start a debate about the future of properties next to cliffs.
Houses near cliffs and in valleys, I think we've got to think about this. And I'll just say that at this stage, because we haven't done the thinking yet.
But that debate's for down the track. Tonight, everyone's just grateful no one was killed.
Well, incredible story, Adam. Now, is there any update on the condition of the Australian tourists?
Yes, Michael, we've had confirmation of an update on this Australian woman, the woman that's stuck in the rubble the longest. Middlemore Hospital says she's in a stable condition. And Michael, we've heard lots of rumours here and there is no confirmation of this, but 3 separate sources in this area have told us that the woman concerned, that the tourists were contacted by the owner after Friday night storm, which was a really nasty storm, and asked whether they still wanted to come, and they said that they wanted to press ahead.
Okay, interesting. And Adam, what about the other houses under the cliffs on the beachfront there?
Yes, definitely more rain and more storm on the way tonight, and there's particular concern about the potential for a slip just over to the left of us here. So it's potentially another sleepless night for some residents of Ōrua Bay.
Adam Hollingworth live in Ōrua Bay. Thanks very much.